So next transformation is normalizer transformation. Okay, so using of this normalizer transformation is very rare in real time. Okay, but for interview purpose, we have to learn this transformation. Okay, so this normalizer transformation will be used to transpose the columns into rows. Normalizer transformation is going to be used to transpose columns to rows. Let's say we have an employee ID, employee name, address 1, address 2. So we have the data like this. Now when we wanted to transpose these columns into rows, then we are going to use normalizer. We have only address field here. Now we wanted to transpose, let's say employee ID 10, address is Bangalore, Hyderabad. Now these are all, so for this employee ID, so there are two address values. Okay, when we have two address values, now I wanted to transpose it to two rows. Since I have two columns here, I wanted to transpose to two rows. In that case, what we should like this, we wanted to transpose. So how do we transpose columns into rows? Yes. We are going to use normalizer transformation for this. Okay, how do we implement that? I'll show you. Just give me a minute. I have created a couple of tables for this normalizer. Okay, so in the normalize emp underscore nrm table, where I have multiple address fields, address 1 and address 2. Now I wanted to transpose these to rows. Let me have some fields here, some data here. Okay, I just have only one record I just inserted just to make sure we have the fields for this two. Okay, so this is our source table, and nrm underscore tgt, we have only one address field. But here in the nrm, we have two address, address 1, address 2. Now we wanted to transpose these two columns data into two rows. Okay, how do we do that? Using normalizer. Now go to data integration. Just in the normalizer, what we should do is So we have a normalized fields. So in the normalized fields, we will not be having any fields here. We will have to create the fields. Either we can create a new fields or we can create from the existing fields which is coming from source. Now I have to change the source table. Okay, so now we have employee ID, employee name, address 1, address 2. Now in the normalizer transformation, so we should go to normalized fields. So by default, even though we have connected from the previous transformation or from the source, these normalized fields won't be there. We will have to create them using select incoming fields. 1, 2, 3. Because how many fields that we have in the target table? 3 fields only. So we need to have the same like target structure. Okay, and the occurrence, which field is coming how many times? So here address is coming 2 times, right? Address is coming 2 times, and rest all employee name and employee ID is coming only 1 time. So which all the fields are coming how many times, that we will have to set with the occurrence. Okay, so these GCID and the GK ports. Okay, so these are the default ports that we are going to be coming using normalizer. So based on the fields where we set the occurrences more than 1. Okay, so this GCID is generated column ID. So this is just alphanumeric value. Okay, so this is generated key, which is a just key value, which is coming up by default as soon as we create any aggregate fields. Sorry, any normalized fields with occurrences 2 or more than. So sometimes there will be 3, 4, 5 also we can have. So if you select occurrences more than 1, then GCID GK ports will be coming up. Okay, next we should go to the field mapping. Okay, so address underscore 1, address underscore 2, because in the normalized fields we have set the occurrences 2. Now we have to set the field mapping, employee ID, employee name, address 1, address 2. Okay, so based on the occurrence that we are going to set, based on the occurrence that we are going to set, accordingly we have to set it the field mapping. So these many number of force will be created. Even though if you see, right, normalized field that we have created only 1, but occurrence we have mentioned as 2. So that's why address underscore 1, address underscore 2 came up. Now go to the next transformation, that is target. So in the target, let me select the target table. Go to field mapping, employee ID, employee name. Okay, so but here if you see, output of normalizer will be 3 columns only. Okay, the values will be coming, it will transport and it will send it. Run it. There will be 2 rows. Like if you see the log, there is only 1 row came from source, but 2 rows wrote into the target table. Because so this 1 row will be transposed into 2 columns with 10 Bhaskar Bangalore is 1 record, 10 Bhaskar HYD is one more record. Now let me check in the table. See, 10 Bhaskar HYD, 10 Bhaskar Bangalore. So there are 2 records you got loaded from one record. Let me just pin it. So this is our source table. So 10 Bhaskar HYD is one record, 10 Bhaskar Bangalore is another record. So this is how it is going to transpose. So whenever we wanted to transpose columns to rows, then we are going to use normalizer transformation.
Bhaskar, I have one doubt here. Now we have created a column, right, for Bangalore and Hyderabad. So we know that we have only one, we know two orders are available. So in real time, there could be a lot of rows, right?
No, real time also the column structure that remains same, right? So column, see, we should worry about the structure of the table. Okay, so let's say we have 100 million data, but the columns will be 2 only, right? So how many columns data that we have, those many occurrences that we will have to keep.
Okay. Okay, Bhaskar. Suppose if we have three address column, now we need to give three as an occurrence.
Occurrences 3. So occurrence that we have to set or define based on the fields, how many number of fields that we have. Here we have 2 address fields, so we are setting occurrence as 2. If we are setting 3, that means we have 3 address fields. We need to set the occurrence as 3 so that it will transpose to 3 rows. 1 row will become 3 rows. If you have 2 occurrence, 1 row will become 2 rows.
Okay, Bhaskar.
Okay. Any question? Anyone having any question here with the normalizer?